guys, welcome back to our reaction to Better Call Saul. Today we're watching season 4, episode 2. Breathe. We all need a deep breath after the stress of the last few episodes.
Honestly, I feel sad. I feel disappointed. The drama and the tragedy of it all, you know? Not everything could be sunshine and rainbows. Honestly, like, think back to when it was like, Jimmy and Chuck are going to go take on Sandpiper Crossing, like, together. Yeah, and you thought, oh, it was like about the buddy duo of Jimmy and his brother, and no.
Whoops.
I didn't think that it was going to go the direction of Chuck actually didn't like Jimmy. Instead, that Jimmy was going to continue going down a path that Chuck could not follow, essentially. And that would cause a major problem with them. But no, I mean, pretty quick there, it just turned into a complete rivalry between them. So, and yeah, it's just been twists and turns abounding. So
Twists, turns, and tragedy.
Yeah.
All right here.
Yep.
I feel like we should just jump in.
Yeah, we've had some good discussion.
If you want to hear more of our breakdown, you can check out our last episode, but I think we just want to get into it.
Yeah, let's do it.
So if you enjoy this, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps grow the channel. It helps us to do more of this for you. Leave a comment letting us know what you think. And if you want early access and uncut full-length reactions, you can get that on our Patreon right now. And without further ado,
let us get into this episode of Better Call Saul. Is this Hector? Yep.
Yeah. He's at a secret doctor or something. Why are all the lights off? I'm assuming because they're doing this secretly.
Yeah, I don't know if they're supposed to be here.
Sit down, to be honest. I just want to watch it. You're just afraid to lose $20. I want to bet on the game once too. Why do we gotta mess with all this extra?
Creepy.
He's no longer in a coma, but he's unresponsive. His condition is stable. They're managing his blood pressure. Now, might it be different if he
Is that
was
his doctor?
Yeah.
in the care of someplace like Johns Hopkins? Perhaps it could make no difference at all. In the end, I can think of no better judgment on this man.
Oh. He's like, no, there's better.
Isn't this what he deserves?
I decide what he deserves.
Wow. He's really taken ownership over his life.
No one else.
Dang. Okay. He's living a whole new life now. He's free.
You're up early.
He's so happy.
Yeah. Oh, did I wake you with the noise?
He's like, I'm just free of my
not at
worries
all.
about Chuck.
Totally did.
He's trying to just
No,
like,
I was getting up.
I'm
Move
sorry.
on
I've got
eventually.
job interviews
You know.
lined up. I wanted to get an early jump. I'm starting down south, office manager interview in Polvidera, and I'm working my way up north to Algodones.
The
Got a lot
office
of ground to
manager
cover.
position
Jimmy,
is the
you know,
position
you
that
can
he
take
takes
some
in the
time
office.
Nobody's gonna ding you for not having a steady job right this minute.
I don't want unemployment hanging over my head, and we could use another paycheck. And besides, this is your office now. I don't want to be a distraction.
But you're not a distraction.
That's right, because I'm going to be out there finding me a job. Wish me luck.
Good luck.
I'm going to pick up dinner on the way back.
Oh, either. Your choice.
And what a choice it shall be.
Yeah. Okay, Jimmy, wait, you're not going to that meeting?
Nah, if there's anything important, Howard knows how to find me.
Papá, todo terminó.
giving him back the money.
Puedes quedarte con eso. Nadie viene por él.
Cold, man.
Mijo.
¿Y cuándo va a terminar esto para ti?
En eso ando trabajando.
You see there, that's Alma, and on the left is Ollie, Mr. Neff's aunt and uncle. They started this company almost 50 years ago.
Whoa, look at that. I worked in a mailroom, so I talked to a lot of repairmen, a lot. They love talking shop.
Yes, they are a lonely bunch, for sure.
That's a 6500 color copier. That's a war horse. I mean, did you ever see the guts of this beast? It takes 15 seconds to get a printout. I worked with one back in Chicago.
That machine was almost too good. Counterfeiters use it to make phony $5 bills.
What?
Yeah.
That's not right. Oh, look at there. You got a lot of hardware.
bet he's
over
done
here.
Yes, Mr. Neff loves sponsoring the kids.
Touring the wall of crap, I see. I need to drag that stuff to the dumpster. Just haven't had a chance to motivate myself.
Mr. Neff, this is James McGill.
Oh, just Jimmy's fine.
Jimmy, oh, you think you have the chops? It's a lot harder than it sounds.
Well, I'd sure love a crack at it. I've been told stubbornness and persuasiveness are two of my top
Also,
qualities.
he just wants to be a
I have to say,
salesman.
He's
Well,
sort of built for it.
I thought he was doing stuff for his marketing company.
says here
Yeah.
you were a lawyer up until not that long ago. What changed?
Well, you know why God made snakes before he made lawyers? He needed the practice.
I needed the practice.
I know you're looking for somebody with sales experience, and I don't have any, except
Yeah, he does.
being a lawyer. Being a lawyer, my job was sales. I was selling to judges, I was selling to juries. Sometimes I was selling to clients to take the best deal from a series of bad options, but every hour of every day, I was convincing, persuading, I was selling.
Well, you make a lot of excellent points, Jimmy. I can see why Henry wanted me to meet you.
Well, thank you for coming down.
Yeah, absolutely, anytime.
Yeah, we're gonna put our heads together, have a decision in, say, about a week or so.
Great to know them.
Thank you very much.
You bet.
Great.
Short interview.
Doesn't sound promising.
He knows he didn't get it. He didn't get
Yeah.
something. I don't know.
He's like, no, there's more I could do.
More I could say.
I know exactly what needs to happen.
Yes?
I'm sorry, could I just have another minute? I'll be real quick.
Yeah, sure.
Time you spend looking for someone is time I could be out there working for you. And sure, there are
Gotta be a
salesmen with
salesman.
way more experience than me.
Sell himself.
Who are
He does that
next
all the
week
time. He
and
sells
isn't
himself
worth
every
the
day.
wait. None of them will have the connection to your machines that I do. None. I worked in the mailroom. I know how important the copy machine is. Deadlines, last minute changes. And I was in there. I was clearing paper jams. I was cleaning ink off gears and rollers, trying to figure out where the mystery streaks were coming from. Over my
painting a
shoulder,
story.
ink-stained hands, and
too
a line
good.
of assistants. I know better than anyone that the copier, it's the beating heart of any business. That is a healthy, strong heartbeat. Ka-chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk. That is a healthy business. Ka-chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk. That is a successful business. And that's what we're selling.
Proving it. You wake up every day knowing you gotta be you. You gotta sell that.
Jimmy, welcome to the team.
Really?
That's
HR,
hilarious.
fill out your paperwork, and
What?
hopefully you'll be all set.
What
by
is
the end of
this
the day.
train wreck that's about to happen
just
right
like
now?
that, huh?
Honestly.
Why wait?
I'll sell the best damn printers Korea can
I
make.
just come in and did that little. Are you out of your mind? You don't know me. I just came in off the street. You guys are like a couple of cats. I come in, wave a shiny object around. You're like, I want that. No due diligence. No background check? No, just hire the guy that says them fancy words? I could be a serial killer. I could be a guy who pees in your coffee pot. I could be both.
So you're not taking the job?
No, I'm not taking the job. Suckers. I feel sorry for you.
What? Oh, is he about to just like?
It's Chuck in the back of his mind
He's about
saying
to just.
you can't do anything good without ruining everything. Don't believe in yourself.
He's about to just like tank everything.
Yeah. Do you see what I'm saying though? That has to be it.
Hello. I'm wondering, are you still interviewing for the sales associate position? Great. I mean, I could be there in 20 minutes.
Is he just gonna prove that he can get them all and then?
James McGill.
And then he's just gonna.
Ellen. Okay, wonderful. Well, thank you, Ellen. I'll see you soon.
And then just sabotage every single one.
Yeah, something else he's like, I don't want to like, they're like the marks of the of the cons that I would run, you know? Like, they're not worth it, you know? They're not worth working for. I don't know.
You didn't come all this way just for me.
I frequently travel to conference with distributors. Albuquerque's one of many stops. I'm just looking for an explanation. You steal an employee's badge, waltz through my warehouse, interfere with operations, and strong-arm my facility manager.
I'm on your books as a security consultant. If I show my face in your warehouse, it makes for a better cover story.
right.
Anyone ever asked if I was there? I was. Plus, you had a few things that needed correcting, so consider it a bonus.
No, both
That's
right.
not the point. This is meant to be a paper transaction. You sit at home, and we pay you your own money. Doing what you did, the way you did it, raises the threat of exposure.
Madrigal has 8 terminals in the Southwest. 1 down, 7 to go.
He's nervous from them.
I love seeing
Because of
them.
them.
Dr. Dissett, this is Dr. Maureen Bruckner, just arrived this morning.
Nice to meet you. Hello.
Dr. Bruckner?
Dr. Bruckner's visiting from Johns Hopkins, and we're asking her to take the lead with some of the more severe cases in the ward, including Mr. Salamanca. A generous grant came through, which allowed Dr. Bruckner to lend us her expertise.
Only temporarily.
Okay, well, our staff can help with
He's
the
like,
database whenever
"Yes,
you're ready to pull
please."
records, but
He doesn't like them.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Yeah, that's
Well, I
hilarious.
will let- ¿Ustedes son familia?
Sí.
Hijos.
Nuestro tío.
Quiero decirles.
Well,
que
is
su
that their
fiesta
first time
recibe
talking?
excelente atención aquí
They
en
said
la
like
place.
one word in the
Pero vamos a intentar algo un poco
other show.
diferente. Mira, es estimular esas mismas partes para que puedan reconectarse. Vamos a empezar aquí, con las piernas.
When did they get here?
Don't worry. We're still running things.
¿Ustedes también son familiares?
Amigos de la familia.
Como les decía, regreso esta tarde con una terapeuta ocupacional para comenzar con el estímulo eléctrico. Él puede oírlos. Cuanto más le hablen, más se activará su cerebro para recordar y encontrar caminos para reconectarse. ¿Vale? Mucho gusto conocerlos.
Sounds like a good doctor. They're all just standing there.
They don't want to talk to him.
They're so unnatural.
Don Hector, todo está bien allá afuera.
Nos mantenemos al corriente del conteo. Todo se ve bien.
Tuvimos un problema con esa pandilla de mierda en Lomas, pero les mostramos algo bien firme.
They're like, it's not working. Try harder.
They're like, keep going.
Se ve bien, Don Hector. Muy bien. Los doctores lo van a mejorar.
He's like, no, please, no.
Va a superar esto y estar más fuerte que nunca.
Classic.
Disruption is going to cause what mess I'm going to have to clean up. This isn't something I want to spend my time worrying about.
Then I suggest you give the man a badge.
Yeah, he has more
Vodka and Salamanca's
things to
medical.
worry about than you.
Buckner saw
He's
him
trembling.
3 times.
His
They
finger.
took him for a brain scan.
Interesting choice of focus.
Back at the hospital.
Call Victor. Have him meet us.
The angles.
Yeah. What is going on in his brain? Wow.
Dang.
Cool shot.
Just a few more. I know Chuck was thorough, but even I didn't think there was going to be this much paperwork.
He left things for her.
And right down here.
Am I late?
Kim, no, right on time.
I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to talk more at the service.
Oh, I don't think anyone felt much like talking.
Jimmy's not coming.
I'm here on his behalf.
In any event, we thought since Rebecca was still in town, better to talk through the estate in person. Chuck left the house to Rebecca, and as executor, I'll be liquidating the property.
Howard suggested, and of course I agree, that it would be the right thing for Jimmy to go through whatever survived and take whatever he wants. I mean, anything with sentimental value.
We can set up a time. The estate can provide a truck and storage for anything he chooses to keep.
That's okay. Jimmy doesn't want any of it.
I think the garage is pretty intact, except for some water damage.
He doesn't want it.
Wow.
Okay. Well, then.
That's crazy.
As far as Jimmy's concerned, all that's left is for him to sign this agreement letter. Once that's done, we can disperse his share of the estate.
Let me guess. 4,000? It's what you give when you want to cut someone out of a will but not have it contested. Just enough money to show the recipient wasn't forgotten.
Chuck also left a substantial endowment for a scholarship for deserving youth. I was hoping Jimmy would agree to serve on the board.
I'll let him know.
Chuck left Jimmy a personal letter.
Ooh.
Wow.
His eyes only.
Howard, thank you for everything that you've done. I know it's been difficult.
It's hard on all of us. Well, I don't want to keep you. Let me walk you out.
Actually, Howard, we have a few more things to discuss.
Please give Jimmy my best.
I will. It was very nice seeing you, Rebecca.
Safe travels.
So uncomfortable.
I know.
Kim?
I just had to know. What were you thinking when you came to Jimmy on the day of his brother's funeral and laid that shit on him? That Chuck killed himself? What's wrong with you?
I thought I owed it to Jimmy to tell him.
Owed it to him? Did you owe it to Rebecca? You tell her your theory? That Chuck intentionally set himself on fire?
Oh, gosh.
I guess not. I guess you just saved that one for Jimmy.
Kim, I didn't do it to hurt Jimmy.
No, you did it to make yourself feel better.
That's not what I was trying to do.
To make yourself feel better by unloading your guilt. Who cares what it does to Jimmy, right? As long as Howard Hamlin is okay.
Kim, I don't think that's fair.
Fair? Let's talk about fair. Hey, let's let Jimmy dig around the fire-damaged wreck where his brother died screaming. And then let's let him pick up a keepsake or two. That is so fair. And did I hear you right? You want him to serve on the board of a scholarship committee? A scholarship that Chuck never in a million years would have given to Jimmy. Never. It is just, oh, what's this too, huh, Howard? What's in this? One last screw you, little brother, from beyond the grave? Am I really supposed to do this to him?
All right, Kim. What can I do to make it better?
Nothing.
Wow.
There is nothing you can do. Just stay away.
Ow.
Dang.
Ow.
It burns.
That was tough.
Ugh. Yikes.
I want to know what the letter says.
I know.
I hope you're hungry about way too much food.
Yeah, I can always eat.
Counter or couch?
Couch is good.
Couch it is. All right. Hey, I got us Thai iced teas, unless you want me to pour you something a little less non-alcoholic.
Love Thai food.
Go with that.
Yeah, how was your day?
I just mostly stayed here. Trying to get organized. No pressure from Paige and Kevin, but I gotta get back on the horse, right?
Movie's about to start. So, where is the remote?
The classical
Wow.
fade to rack focus.
Tasteful. What's he doing? What? He's running a bigger scam. What? He has deeper plans. Is he just stealing stuff?
I'm not available at the moment. Leave a message.
Hey, it's me. Listen, I got
What?
something for you. It's a job.
Oh my gosh.
I think you.
Oh, man. It's
He's
so hard
he's
doing an honest
descending.
day's work, right?
He's descending. I know. He proved he could do it. He proved he could get a an
know.
honest job. And then he's just like, nope.
Yeah, no, I think it was an insecurity thing, genuinely.
He's like, well, I'm just gonna lean into this if I'm gonna fail.
Because he's
on
like,
everything.
it's the hurtful words of
hurt
Chuck. Chuck's last words. You're
We're
always
taking
gonna
6
hurt
tonight.
someone. It's destined.
You gonna back me up or what?
Yeah.
I only see 5.
It's a one-time only.
Not the way we see it.
That's the way it is.
Salamancas get 6. We're not leaving without 6.
Here we go again.
Do you want to go? You heard him. 6.
Put it away.
Do you really want to do this?
That's what I thought.
He's like, I could shoot them all right now and run away. I don't know.
No.
That's how you do it. We had them pissing their pants.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
You know what? I actually thought he might die in that altercation, and then when he started walking away, I was like, nah. Oh man.
God.
Oh gosh.
That's so bad.
I know what you've done.
Oh no.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Oh.
Look at me. You are mine.
What a way to go.
Dang.
Yikes.
Oh,
That's crazy.
Oof. That was
Ooh, what a way to
crazy.
end.
Breathe.
When that whole altercation began, I thought like, I wonder if that guy is not making it out of here. Ironically.
Ponytail?
Yeah, the ponytail guy, because he was like, yeah, back me up and stuff, and you know. And then when they walked away, I was like, I wonder what this is all about, you know. And then no, that's wild.
Oof, oof.
What?
He gets so creepy when he kills.
I know.
He's so violent.
Yeah.
And like, but also cold and like just.
Hey, that's the way to do it.
Emotionless.
That's the way to do it quietly, right? No gunshots went off, no nothing. I mean, I guess you could stab.
It was clean.
You could stab and stuff,
Clean
but like,
kill.
but yeah, it was so like.
It was methodical, just like how he does everything.
Also, there's no strangle marks on something like that too. You know what I mean? So it's like, not that they couldn't just like burn it down with acid or whatever, but like.
That comes later.
Yeah, that comes later. But still, you know what I mean? Like, that's wild. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's really insane. He wanted to get out, and now he's deeper in.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah.
I feel like it's so funny because like Kim and Jimmy seem kind of like an odd couple, but somehow it works. Like really, and like they have like a really nice relationship. You know, like they really care about each other.
They do care about each other. Yeah.
She feels so like protective of him.
Yeah.
And is like always like standing up for him and stuff. And she's really mad at Chuck and Howard.
Without spoilers, I welcome all the thoughts and conversations on like the whole Chuck situation, because the point of views are so nuanced. Jimmy legitimately did some horrible things, right? To sabotage Chuck. None of those things were provoked on the part of Chuck, right? So like, sorry.
What?
No, the reverse of that. All of those things were provoked by Chuck, right? So like Jimmy was like so consistent in taking care of Chuck at the beginning, right? Like he was really out to like be there for Chuck, right? Chuck all the while genuinely had bitterness and had it out for Jimmy that entire time, stifling Jimmy essentially, right?
Mm-hmm.
And him ever rising above the muck of his petty crime, right?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's like Jimmy should not have retaliated necessarily in some of the ways that he did, but Chuck genuinely like what is redeeming about that relationship on the side of Chuck? Is there anything? Like I don't know. Am I missing something?
I mean, he's gotten him out of scrapes and stuff.
Yeah, but why?
Some sort of duty.
Yeah, but like not out of a. I guess that's it though, right? That's it.
That's like as much
as he gave him.
As much as the bond, as deep as the bond goes, it's like a sort of like a vague sense of family duty.
Yeah, it really felt like, in retrospect, like the entire show that Chuck was out to get Jimmy.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't it kind of feel that way?
And he's just like the sort of evil genius.
Out to get him, to
Not
suppress him, to like stifle him, I don't know.
Evil, but like looking,
But like, is that justified?
Down from his high post.
I guess I just don't understand. Like, I don't have all the data. Is that justified? You know what I mean? That he did that, Because we know how Jimmy, I guess that's the age-old question of this show. You guys have said it. Like,
it's like they never, sorry.
We know how Jimmy ends up, but is it because of Chuck's direct influence that he ends up that way?
Nothing happens in a vacuum, so.
Yeah.
It's part of it. It's like he never grew out of the like childhood relationship that like if you are like 5 years or more older than your younger sibling, I feel like there's like this tendency for there to be a dynamic between siblings of like, oh, you're like the little kid, like you're dumb, like I don't want you to hang around me, or like, and that little kid is like looking up to their older sibling and wanting to be like them, and like I feel like he never grew out of that feeling of like, I'm so much better than you, I'm so much smarter than you, you're just a stupid kid and you're never gonna change, and like also I just think you're kind of dumb and worthless. Like that's basically like, I mean, that's what he said.
Yeah.
I wonder what the letter says.
Yeah.
I mean,
wonder if we'll ever find out.
I don't know. I feel like we should. They owe it to us.
I don't know if they're going to do that.
I feel bad for Howard.
It's like, does anything else need to be said? Right?
Poor guy. Not that he's perfect either, but no one is. That's what makes the characters good.
He hasn't done much that is like actively wrong in this. You know what I mean?
He's just been kind of annoying.
He's just kind of been like trying to do the best thing, like, and be loyal to the people that like he cares about. You know what I mean? And it's like, that's it. Like, that's all he's done. He's just tried to like do the right thing. Like it's so far. It's really sad. He hasn't actively done anything selfish or malicious, right? Am I missing something? Am I misreading these characters? Like,
I
feel bad for him.
You could see the perspectives. Like, you could see Kim's perspective, but then you could also see how she's being a little, like, overreacting to, because from his perspective, it makes perfect sense to ask if you would want to keep anything.
Have we ever seen
from
Jimmy,
like the house or like those things? Like,
yeah, but the insult, it's just an insult. It's such an insult that he gets $5,000 of the estate. Yeah. And the chance to rummage through some things. It's like petty.
Yeah, you want my junk.
Yeah. What was I going to say? Oh, I don't think I've ever heard Jimmy or Kim say I love you.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking about that too. I felt like I was like waiting for that to like come out, but I feel like they don't say it either. I don't know.
It's like,
but they acted out.
They're obviously in the sort of relationship where that would be said.
Yeah.
But they haven't shown that. So that's interesting. It's almost like you expect it, that it is a thing that's happening, but you never see it. Yeah. Okay. Well, good stuff. Onward.
It's crazy.
On with the show.
It's a good show, but the rivalry is officially over.
It kind of continues post-mortem.
Sort of.
The tension does.
But
he'll always be with him.
he'll carry it with him into the future.
Yeah. All right.
Good stuff. Well, hope you enjoyed watching this episode with us. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment letting us know your thoughts, and go check out our Patreon where you can get the next episodes, early access, and full-length uncut reactions. Check it out, and we'll see you next time.
We'll see you then.